it's Erica, and this is my September wrap-up. The first book that I read in September was Requiem. I read this in one day. I started and finished this book on September 1st. I wanted to finish reading this trilogy because I know a lot of people said that they don't like the ending, and I was curious to see how I would feel about this book. I ended up giving this book 2 out of 5 stars. I didn't really like it. I felt that Alec's relationship with Lena wasn't resolved at all, and I didn't like the fact that he jumped into a romantic relationship with a girl named Coral. I didn't like Lena's mom returning, since they didn't really talk about their relationship at all, and there was just other things about this book that I didn't like. I have a review up of this book already, so I'll link it down below in case you want to hear more of my thoughts. Next up I have Angel Fire by Courtney Allison Moulton. This is the first book in a YA paranormal fantasy trilogy. It follows this girl named Ellie, who has dreams of terrifying creatures that are haunting her. She meets this guy named Will, and the two of them start a romance. Ellie feels like there's something that she needs to remember, but she's not sure what it is. And Will holds the key and the power to her remembering. I liked this book a lot. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I really liked the world building in this book. I loved the angst and the desperation in Ellie and Will's romantic relationship, and also just the battle of demonic reapers who are after Ellie and things like that. So overall, this book was fantastic in those elements. I can't wait to read the next book. I unfortunately didn't get to read Wings of the Wicked and Shadows of the Silence this month because I needed to wait for the sequels to come in, and I was also waiting on a bunch of Amazon orders. The next book I read was Pretty Little Liars by Sarah Shepard. This is the first book in the Pretty Little Liars series. This book series follows 4 girls who are best friends, but in middle school, one of their friends went missing and they lost touch. Throughout this first book, the girls are in high school now, and they start receiving mysterious messages from someone who knew of their friend's disappearance, or it seems from their friend who went missing herself. I really liked this book. I think I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. I liked all of the characters in this book, but I thought the writing itself was juvenile, so that's why I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. But the mystery surrounding A and their friend in general was really good in this book. I enjoyed it, and I'm definitely continuing on with the series. I didn't get a chance to read any of the other Pretty Little Liars books in the series because I had to buy the rest of the series from Book Outlet, and that took a little while for the majority of the series to come in, plus I ordered some of the books in the series from Amazon as well. But the next book I read was Hopeless by Colleen Hoover. This is the first book in a new adult romance duology. It follows this girl named Sky, who meets a person named Dean Holder, and they share a romance together. It basically follows their romance and just secrets in each other's pasts. Sky had some dark secrets in her past surrounding her family and a huge event that changed her life forever. The characters have a lot of detail and depth to them. I really liked this book. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. This book also deals with darker and serious topics, so if you're not into that sort of thing, maybe this isn't the book for you. But I have a review up of his duology, which I'll link down below if you haven't seen it already. The first book is Hopeless. The second book is Losing Hope, which is told by Dean Holder's point of view. of the events in Hopeless. I really liked this book because I really liked Holder as a character, and this book divulges some secrets or some things that weren't told in Hopeless that readers get to see here. So I enjoyed that aspect of it. I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars since I really liked it, but I didn't really like it as much as the first book. I read Finding Cinderella by Colleen Hoover next. This is the companion novella to the Hopeless duology. It follows Skye's best friend and her romance with a guy named Daniel. I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars since I felt like the relationship in this book was genuine, even though the book was short. Besides reading those books that I just mentioned, I also decided to make some changes to my TBR in September, and I read Destined by PC and Kristen Cast. This is the 9th novel in the House of Night series. Hidden by PC and Kristen Cast. This is the 10th novel in the series. And Revealed by PC and Kristen Cast. This is the 11th novel in the House of Night series. I decided to read these books in September because the 12th and final novel in the series came out at the end of September. I wanted to refresh my memory of the series a little so that I didn't go into the last book blind. I'll be reading the final book in the series in October, and I'll tell you how I feel about it in my October wrap-up. Those are all of the books that I read in September. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
And all they want is a few days down. All that you need, a little time to drown, is to be expected with all the